What's up, everybody out there? How y'all doing? You can see right here the monarch deck, and now it's the test hand. So ours is strong style here. So I showed the deck profile. Now let's get on with the test hands. Remember, every single deck profile I do, I will show you a video of the test hands for you guys to see how the deck is played. Domain, Vanity's Fiend, Pantheism, Erebus, Ether, and Prime of the Monarch. Alright. Main thing you never want in your hand is Prime of the Monarch. Now it seems like you don't got any tribute. Best thing though is to play Pantheism and get rid of Prime. You never want to have that in your hand. So let's get rid of that. Draw one, draw two. Another Pantheism, and that would be if you activate that again, you're going to get rid of Domain. It's not what you want to do. So then, best thing to do is remove Pantheism. Now the draw power of Pantheism, you can do it as many times as you want. The banish effect of searching for 3 monarch cards is once per turn. So Stormforth, and Stormforth. So no matter what, my opponent's going to choose Stormforth. Oops, sorry about that. So then, you activate Domain. Monarch Stormforth. You can either play one of your normal summons, normal tributes, or you can play a double because you're going to Stormforth, that counts as 1. You activate Domain, that counts as 2. So let's say you're going to do that. You play Ether. Ether's effect will let you so you send away Prime. And then let's send away another Pantheism. Now remember, I already did the effect, so I cannot play Pantheism's effect of banishing again. But I do have Ether's effect, which is to summon out another monster. Effects negated. As long as I have attributed monster on the field, my opponent cannot play from the extra deck. And if I were to declare an attack right now, only my Ether would gain the boost up of 800. Because Erebus is not a attributed monster, it's a special summoned right now. End of my turn. This comes back to my hand. So when it comes to my opponent's turn, they cannot play from the extra deck. Neither can I, but I'm not playing an extra deck. Draw. And Fortnite. Okay. Activate. Pendulum. Destroy it. And if I had no cards from the extra deck, which I don't, I'll be able to draw one card. Another one, okay. Bring it out. Now only once per turn, so even if I had my second one, I cannot play it once again. I would have to wait a turn. Activate as a tribute. Activate Domain as a tribute, so double tribute. Or actually before that, let's go remove Pantheism, because remember, only once per turn I can do it, and I can do it on this turn. So I'm going to go with Tenacity, March, and March. So my opponent chooses one. Most likely he'll choose Tenacity. But no matter what, I'll get March right back because, yeah, I can reveal rather either my Erebus's or my Majesty's Fiend. And Tenacity, your Searcher spell card is only once per turn. Activate March now. Tribute, because this is special. Your Fortnite Fright is a special summon. That's not a tribute, so you can still tribute it. Okay, so I'm gonna activate that in domain and play now Erebus. Erebus, send away 2 Magical Traps. Now I have my third Pantheism in my hand, so I cannot get another Pantheism because there's only 3. So then I'll send away a Tenacity because that's something you do not need. And then it seems like I got rid of since I have both of my, yep, I have them both in there. Let's just get rid of Return of the Monarchs. Then Erebus' effect will go, hit one of my opponent's cards on the field, graveyard, or in their hand, and send it right back. If they have something on the field, that's your main option you want to go with. Hit something. And remember, it's not targeting. Like I said, never believe those players that say you cannot target them. No, you can hit one. And then, yes, they'll get the boost up for 800 if I declare an attack with them. And then, since I have March out, my tributed monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects or be targeted as well. So, draw phase, Idea, okay. You do not possibly need Idea. So, activate again another 4. Draw. Special. You have more than enough cards in here, so you could go Pantheism and throw away a domain, or you just have enough right here. So, let's just keep it cool right there. Tribute. Go away. And, or let's just say, alright, pretty much you're going to do as a 1 tribute. Let's go Majesty's Fiend. Cannot special summon. This card cannot be special summoned, so I tribute to summon it. Of course, yes. Let me put it all right here. So, yeah, sorry if I scooped it away. Now you can see the graveyard. And then, yeah, neither player can activate monster effects. There's no point to this anymore because when you're going to play the effects of the monarchs, it's only when you summon them. So this really doesn't affect you. But it can affect your opponent. So yeah, affect your opponent. What else can I get? I'll just get my third Caius. That's just the way the deck goes. And I could keep on going over and over and over again. Just hopefully Master Restrict is not put on you. And of course, yeah, any of those damn effects where it's going to be Evoke Veiler, Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Forbidden Droplet. If your opponent's going to play Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment, Infinite Impermanence that they can play from their hand. Anything that's going to affect your deck which is most likely they do. They're going to play cards that they're going to want to be using that's going to affect your deck. Most likely any deck. Let's go one more, and then you'll see how this deck can be pretty powerful. Even if I'm not using those cards, look how powerful this deck can still be. Majesty's Fiend. Prime of the Monarch. Damn it, it's not what you want in your hand. Caius. Mithra. Tenacity, okay. Stormforth. Hopefully nothing's gonna happen to you, so you go Tenacity. Reveal either your Majesty's Fiend or your Caius. Get a magic card. Automatically get your damn Pantheism. So when you activate it, you do never want to get this in your hand. So hopefully you can get rid of it. And draw 2 cards. Damn it, never get in your hand. Oh, I was so lucky. Remember, the draw power, you can do it as many times as you want. Only the banish away. So draw another 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, now remove Pantheism. And you got your combo right here, right now. Domain. Domain and Domain. This is just my hollow one, but I bet they would not want to choose my hollow one. They would just want to go with my normal one. In the structure deck, you're not going to get a hollow one. I just got it in a pack once. This is the combo you want right here. March and Domain. So I can go into Stormforth or Mithra. If my opponent had something already, then I would go... Or if they have more cards, then I would go with going to Caius. But if not... Alright, let's just go with, you know what? Mithra this time. Special summon Mithra. Since it could be special summon. Activate. Double tribute. It's a Caius. It was a light monster, so that doesn't count for doing double the banish. But I can banish one. And then here's the thing with Caius also. If you hit a monster, and that monster was a dark, your opponent's going to lose all the copies of that card. So let's say like Dark Magician, and that's an example. Dark Magician. If anybody's going to play a Dark Magician deck, of course, they're going to use like 3 copies of it. So if you hit the Dark Magician and you banish that Dark Magician, all the other Dark Magicians in their deck is going to be banished as well. And then yes, tribute a monster. I'll get the boost up if I attack. And cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Draw. Idea. Okay. Again, I have another Pantheism in my graveyard, so remove. March. Oh, wait, no, not March. Return. Return. And a Tenacity. Whatever it's going to come to, let's just say Tenacity. Once again, I do have a card I can reveal, so I'm going to go with Return. Stormforth and activate. Double tribute. Okay, it would just be my second Caius. And then here's the thing. Remember, what if you're going against a dark deck? That's counted as your tribute. So if you're playing a deck where you're gonna take away a tribute, well then that would count for Caius. And then tribute a monster. Ether. Draw. 4, right? Okay. Keep them. Activate in your pendulum zone. Destroy it. Draw your card. And special summon. Tribute. Tribute. Or I believe if I'm wrong, yeah, no one can special summon from the extra deck. But this is banished, I believe, right? It's banished. Yeah, I believe it's banished. Okay. Well, if I did that wrong, my mistake. And then, yeah, you're going to play an Ether. Activate the effect. Pantheism. And let's say Tenacity. I am still not done. Ether. Summon out Erebus. And then return. Get a monster. I'll go with the Stalos. In my hand, end phase, Erebus comes to my hand. Another Stormforth. Alright, let's play Stormforth. Hit one of my opponent's monsters, activate as my double tribute, and here we go. Maybe the Stalos this time. Take one card from my opponent's hand, and if it's a monster, times 200 of how many stars that is, life points you're gonna give to your opponent, and still return. Let's go for my third Caius. Reinforcing the army, that would just get for the idea. But if I want to, once again, tribute. Caius. Now I did tribute a dark, so 2 banish I can hit. No matter what card it is, it'll be banished and my opponent takes 1,000 points of damage. And then also, if you hit a dark monster, you're gonna banish that card and banish the other copies of that card. And still I go on with Return of the Monarchs. And yeah, that's how this deck is. It can be pretty powerful. I would say Monarch is considered like the best tributed deck out of all. Bringing out huge monsters with big effects and prevent you from being destroyed by battle. And then, of course, no one can play from the extra deck. You don't play an extra deck. This does not affect you, but it affects your opponent. Because I'm sure in any deck besides Monarch, any deck I know, particularly, they're gonna want to play from the extra deck. So, that is the Monarch test hands. And then the Majesty's Fiend, no one can play effects, but then that's not going to really affect you still, because with the Monarchs, you can only play an effect only when they're summoned out. So it's not like Caius, once per turn you can banish. No, it's only on that turn it is summoned out. Erebus' effect to hit one of the cards, rather on the field, in your opponent's hand or in your opponent's graveyard, it's only on that turn when it's summoned out. the Stalos, take away a card, it's only when you're going to summon that out. Ether to special summon a monarch, which is most likely you're going to want to do. Again, only on that turn. So Majesty's Fiend does not really affect you. And then with Vanity's Fiend, no one can special summon. You're not special summoning. The only time you're going to special summon is just your Idea. Or the Morphrite. But the main entire deck is tribute summoning. So even if you have Vanity's Fiend out, okay, no one can special summon. But you're not special summoning. That's why if you have Idea in your hand, but you have Storm Forth, you can Storm Forth, play your Domain like I just did, double, and count that as your tribute, and play your Monarch. But that's tribute summoning. The only thing that's gonna hit is Ether's effect. But look at what your other Monarchs do when they're just tribute summoned. So that's why those cards won't affect you. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm sure everyone has their number one favorite deck. For me, it's Monarch. I will be speaking to y'all later. Peace.